All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome again to another beautiful session of Dexter May Crypto Side. Okay, guys, today I'm going to be talking a lot about futures trade. Okay, I'm going to be giving us hints, steps to take and how you can be a successful trader trading on futures, or you can say leverage trading. Okay, either of the two, or you call it margin trade, either of the two. But today I'm going to be giving us the concept of how you can do that. All right, without further ado, my name is Benson Ikechukwu, popularly known as Dexter. I am the creator and the CEO of Moon Signal Crypto Community. I'm a serial investor, a real estate investor. I've been in the crypto space for the past 7 years. I've been investing. I'm a six-figure earner in the crypto space, and I have traveled the world, okay, because of crypto. So guys, today I'm just going to be dishing us with a lot of value. All right, without spending much time, make sure to hit that like button and hit the subscribe button if you are watching from YouTube. Awesome. But before I go, I just want to give glory to God for making this possible today. All right. So without wasting much time, I'm going to be sharing my screen. Oh, cool. I'm going to be sharing my screen. I'm just going to be sharing my screen. Okay. So guys, this is Binance environment. Okay. Once you're logged onto Binance, like I said, they have different trading options where you can choose from. So, but today we're gonna be talking about Binance Future. You can see they have USDT perpetuals, delivery, BUSD perpetuals, Coin M futures. This is another kind of future trade, Coin M, but I'm going to be discussing this in another class. But for today, I will be on these futures. You can see grid trading. Trading is another style of trading. Okay, you got to learn it as a trader as well. All right, battles, information, and all that. But today I'm going to be using USD perpetuals. All right, just as sports trading. If you come to this environment, there are some similarities on sports trade and futures trade, but I'm going to be explaining those similarities. But before I continue, I want to go. I want us to see a definition of futures trade. I want to see a brief definition of futures trade. Okay, what is futures contract? As futures, same as futures trade. Future contract is a legal agreement to buy or sell a particular commodity, asset, or security at a predetermined price at a specified time in the future. Futures contracts, please, you can mute yourself, everyone. Futures contracts are standardized for quality and quantity of facilitate trading on a futures exchange. The buyer of a future contract is taking on the obligation to buy and receive the underlying assets when the future contract expires. The seller of the future contract is taking on the obligation to provide and deliver the underlying asset at the expiration date. Well, in futures, there you can see the key words, key takeaways. Future contracts are financial derivatives that oblige the buyer to purchase some underlying assets or the seller to sell that asset at a predetermined future price and date. And also, a future contract allows an investor to speculate on the direction of a security. Okay, mark that word, speculate on a security, commodity, or a financial instrument or a financial instrument. It could be tokens, stocks, okay, coins, you know, financial. These are all financial instruments to pass through to, you know, pass value from one person to another, either long or short. Please take note of all these jargons, either long or short, using leverage. All right. Futures are also often used to hedge the price movement of the underlying asset to help prevent losses from unfavorable price changes. Okay, that is it about futures. You can also dig deeper if you want to know more about future. Like I said, you need to have a very robust knowledge about futures trade before you start, you know, venturing into such kind of trade, so you don't lose your money. So this is the Binance interface for futures trade. If you want to start, this is it. You start from here, the USDT perpetuals. It will take you to the desktop of, you know, the work environment for futures trade, just like yesterday on sports trade, where I explained, you know, the charts, the 1 week chart, the 1 day chart, the 4 hours, 1 hour, 15 minutes, and you can change it from here to whichever time you want. You can check my previous video, you know, when I explained all these things. Just like on what I explained, these are different contracts: BCH USDT, Ethereum USDT. These are all hedge funds hedging against USDT with USDT. Okay, there you can trade between these two assets, USDT and Ethereum. USDT is the dollar representative on crypto, or USDT, Bitcoin, USDT, Litecoin, whichever asset you want to hedge against. Okay, we are hedging with Bitcoin, USDT, and Bitcoin. So guys, when you are in this environment, there are things which you have to take note of. I'm going to be explaining in details. So make sure to stick around to the end of participants, to the end of this video. Okay. So guys, as you can see from the screen here, you see a buy long, and you see sell short. Like yesterday when I was teaching, I said the green button, you can call it the green or the red. The green is to buy, the red is to sell. The buy, you can call it long, and also you can call it short. So these are all terminologies, jargons you use, especially when trading on futures, or when you are doing leverage trade or perpetual trading. These are all jargons they use. So with that all being said, we know this is the order book. Okay, these are the order waiting to be filled, and these are the sellers selling all order waiting to be filled, and these are the buyers order waiting to be filled. Okay, and these are millions of people all over the world, you know, debating and dragging the price of Bitcoin up, down, you know. Some want to buy at a very cheap price, some want to sell at a very high price. So everything is being recorded here, and this is the current time stamp of trade, you know, that have been executed. These are the trades that have been executed. So what are we supposed to be looking at? Okay, this is the original Binance view, but we're going to be using trading view because there is more tools which you can access here before you are on trading view. So guys, I'm going to be explaining everything in details, but before we proceed, I want us to take a look at this this section. Okay, this is your position. If I have entered a trade, you will see my position. I have an open position. Okay, you're going to see it here. You see the symbol. You see my open order. For now, I don't have an open order. If you click on the position, you see the symbol, the size, your entry, the price that you entered. Okay, the entry simply means average executed buy or sell price for your current long/short position. Don't let all these terminologies, okay, confuse you. Just the major thing you need to know. I just want you to be familiar with all this. Mark price. What does the mark price mean? The latest price, the latest mark price for this contract. This is the price used for P&L and margin calculation. P&L, that is your return, okay? And may differ, okay? I just say it may differ, excuse me. It may differ from the last price for the purpose of avoiding price manipulation, okay? This is the liquidity, price, that's your liquidation price, okay? We're going to explain what liquidation also means. Liquidation is what they call margin call, okay? If the mark price of the contract reaches below this price when long or short, or above this price when short, your position will be liquidated. That is the liquidation price. They will tell you the price at which if your position go below that price or above that price, if you long or you short, that is the end of that contract, okay? That is, you are out of the market. All right. And this is the margin ratio. The lower the margin ratio, the lower your liquidation. The lower your margin ratio, the lower your liquidation level will be relative to your position size. Your positions will be liquidated once margin ratio reaches 100%. The ratio it will just be showing you at which percentage, how many percentage have you gone up or how many percentage are you down. So it will show that according to the margin ratio, the margin level you are using. Let's say you are using a 3x multiplier, you are using a 2x multiplier or a 10x multiplier. That is the margin position you choose. Let's say you are entering a price and you want your win or your gain in that trade to be ×3 or ×4, ×5 or ×10. The higher your margin ratio, the higher your risk level, okay, for liquidation. The higher your, excuse me, just give me a second. The higher your margin ratio, that is the higher your risk position, okay? The lesser your margin ratio, the lesser your risk position. So just take note of all this, okay? And margin, the margin allocation, the margin allocated to the current position, okay? P&L, unrealized profit and loss on this position calculated based on last price and return on equity percentage. So the meaning of P&L is your unrealized profit, okay? Your unrealized profit and loss that is being calculated here. So guys, let's proceed. So these are your closed position, closing all position, cancels all open orders and enter market. So let's go into the main thing. This is our position, open order. You're going to see the simple symbol types and all those, the history of your trade, you know, transactions, history and all that. So these are the history of trade I have done previously. You can see all the trade. I've been trading futures for quite a while. So you can see I'm not just talking about it. I've been trading futures for a very long time. So let's go into the main deal. Let's go into the main deal, guys. So, excuse me. Okay. So look at this environment. I want you to take a close look at this environment. I want you to take a close look. You can see we have isolated and we have 75x. So what does the isolated mean? Okay, before I proceed, you click on this, you can see cross and you can see isolated. First, perpetual merging mode. There is a merging mode. You have to understand these two things, okay? Cross, now we're going to explain it so that you will understand very well. So switching the merging mode will only apply it to the selected contract, okay? Don't get confused. What are crossed and isolated modes? Cross margin mode, all cross positions under the same margin assets shares the same assets cross margin balance. This is the English they use, which if you do not understand, you will get wrecked. I told you someone was trading with over $100,000 and he lost it almost the same week. So all cross position, that is, it's crossing into your balance, crossing into your reserved position. I'm going to explain. All cross position under the same margin assets. Hold this word, assets. Assets, your money, your balance, what you have left in your account, assets. Share the same assets cross margin balance. Now, if you're using cross margin on futures trade, first what you need to do, sorry guys, I did not show you guys how to fund your futures account. Well, you can actually, I didn't show you, but I'm going to show you that. Your balance now, whatever you have in your balance now, you can, let's say you have $1,000 in your balance now. That $1,000, you said, okay, I want to use $200 and leave $800 for another trade. You want to use $200 for the trade. If you are using cross leverage, cross margin mode, that's your $200. If anything goes wrong in the market, let's say you long Bitcoin, you predicted the price of Bitcoin to go up, and suddenly the price starts falling down, and you use only $200 for that trade. Once your margin ratio reduces, it becomes high. You know, your margin ratios, that is your liquidation level, gets closer, and that's your $200 is finally liquidated. Your remaining balance, which you did not use for that trade, will help you secure your position on that same trade. It will still help you secure, give you a new liquidation point and a new margin ratio. So that is if you are using cross. If you are using cross, you lose your $200, which inside your $1,000 you have in your balance, you use $200. If you lose that $200, the remaining $800 will support the trade for you. It's not a bad thing, no, but because this market is a very manipulative market, you have to be extremely careful how you use this mode. Okay, let me proceed. In the event of liquidation, your assets full margin balance along with any remaining open position under the asset may be forfeited. May be what? Forfeited. That means automatically you have forfeited it. Automatically you have given it out. Why didn't enter my video? Automatically you have given it out. Okay, because you are using the cross margin. It has crossed into your balance. Fine. So in the event of the liquidation, your asset, which is your money, your balance, full margin balance, along with any remaining open positions under the assets may be forfeited. Kalas, it is gone. So let me explain isolated margin mode. Isolated margin mode manage your risk on individual position by restricting the amount of margin allocated to each. If the margin ratio of a position reached 100%, the position will be liquidated. Margin can be added or removed to positions using this mode. Okay, what does it mean? Like we have, let's say we have $1,000 in our trading account, futures trading account. And inside the $1,000, we only want to use $200 for our trade. And we are left with $800 in our balance. If you are using this isolated margin mode, it is more risk friendly, because if anything goes wrong, your balance will not be tampered with. The only thing that will be tampered with is the amount you use to enter that trade. That is the only position you are going to lose. So those that use cross margin are more professionals. You know, they understand the market wave and condition, the volatility of the market so well. That's why they are using cross, so as to maintain their position even after maybe they have lost their position. But on isolated margin mode, okay, you lose everything that you use for that trade. If it is $10 you are using for that trade, it is only $10 you will lose. If it is $5, $100, $200, it is what you use for that trade is exactly what you are going to lose. Okay, so our future trade is not all about losing, but I just have to use the word because it happens a lot. If you don't know how to use it, you will lose a lot. So guys, they say if the margin ratio of a position reaches 100%, your margin ratio, you know, your margin call, if they call anything, your margin ratio should be like this. If it should be like this, if it reaches 100% to the level where your liquidation price is, okay, that is when your margin ratio will get to 100%. You are out of the market. Automatically, you are out of the market. So if I confirm, I have confirmed using cross. You can see I have confirmed it using cross. Okay, but this time we're going to be using isolated. I believe you understand this isolated and cross merging mode. So now this is your leverage position. You can actually adjust your leverage position. That's your leverage. How much leverage do you want to take? How much risk can you bear when you want to enter into futures trade? Do you want to be greedy? You can increase your leverage position up to 125x, 125 times. What does it mean? Let me go back first. Let me start from here. Like I said, your leverage position could be 1x, 2x, 3x, 4x. Let's say now you use $100 and you want to enter a trade, and let's say you want to enter a trade, whatever your margin PNL is, your PNL, unrealized profits is, it will be doubled times 1. Let's say if your position goes up, let's say you buy Bitcoin long, you are longing Bitcoin, and your position goes up by 1%, that's your 1% will be times 1. But if you increase it, it will be times 2. If you're supposed to make $1, you will times that $1 times 2. That means $2. If you increase your position, if your trade went up to 5%, that your 5% will be times 3, times 4, times, depending on which leverage position you are using, which leverage position you are using. Some people, you can make it 50x. If you're using $100 and your trade goes up by $2, times multiply that your $2 by 50. Multiply your $2 by 50. That's huge. That's like $100 again you've made. Okay, that's like $100 you have made. That is $100 automatically you have made. If your trade goes up by 10%, 20%, it will be times whichever leverage position. And if your trade is dropping, if it's going sideways, automatically you are losing times this level, times your leverage position. So you have to know how to manage your risk. If you are greedy, you could lose everything. If you are greedy and smart, you could gain it all when trading futures. So you have to be wary of this leverage position, except you are sure of a signal, of a buy signal or a sell signal before you can use huge leverage position. Only professionals use this position, and this is not a financial advice, guys. Futures, trading futures is not a financial advice. It's like a gamble. It's like a gamble. So you don't want to go gamble all your money in futures trade, okay? You have to learn it very well before you associate yourself with futures trading. But, you know, to minimize risk as a beginner, if you want to take a leverage position, at least you take from 5x to 10x maximum. It will help you minimize risk, whether you are using isolation or cross. I believe you understand cross now. Cross is when you are liquidated, your balance, your remaining balance will help you secure your position. And if the markets keep going down, your balance will keep reducing until your balance is fully liquidated and you are gone, you have nothing. But isolated is only what you enter the market with, is what you are going to lose or gain. So as a beginner, I advise you always use from 5 to 10x maximum, okay? As you advance, you can increase your leverage position. So you can increase your leverage position. So we are using isolated and cooling off periods, trading rules, tutorials. You can check all this later. Okay, it's just a guideline on how what you do. Just like the limits, markets, stop limits, you can use all that while trading on futures. But if you want to enter a trade faster, you can use the market price. You put the size. Okay, I have available of $4. Okay, let's for the record's sake, let me check for the past 15 minutes. Let me check the chart and see where the price could possibly go. Okay, let's say the price of Bitcoin could possibly go up now. For the record's sake, I'm going to be using my 4 BTC. This is my balance. I have available balance of only $4. So I'm going to be using my $4, the 100% of my $4, and I'm going to be longing Bitcoin. Let me long Bitcoin. I'm going to be longing Bitcoin. So once I long Bitcoin now, I've clicked long. So you can see I now have an open position. You can see my position. I now have an open position with, okay, isolated. This is the margin I'm using. I'm using isolated margin mode. This is my margin ratio, 4.0%. And this is my liquidation price. This is the liquidation price. That is, if Bitcoin gets to $30,000, I will be liquidated. I will be out of the market. As you can see, the risk is very minimal. And from here, you can see on the screen, as you can see from the screen, you can see my PNL. This is you can see this long line. This is where I entered the trade. Okay, you can see this long line. This is where I entered the trade. And from this trade, this is my entry position. I entered at $33,395. That is my entry position. This is the market price of Bitcoin currently. The market price currently of Bitcoin. And this is the liquidation. That's why the liquidation is still far. We may not see Bitcoin at $30,000 any soon. Because why? I used a very small leverage position. I used a very small leverage position. So I am not at huge risk of losing my money because the markets could still go back to, let's say, $34,000 or above. You can't tell, and it can go below. So now you can see my PNL. This is my unrealized profits and loss on this position calculated based on the last price and return on the equity percentage. So you can see this is just 0.45%, excuse me, 0.45%. So far I have lost out of my position, out of my balance. And this is the amount, 0.01 USDT, 0.00. That's to tell you, I'm not losing so much. Okay. So, but I'm not losing so much. And now you can see I've started earning. This is my position. So I guess you can understand. If you are flowing, kindly indicate on the chat box. If you understand it, kindly indicate on the chat box. So you can see, you can calculate your position here. I don't have an open order yet. I don't have an order. Let me say, if you want to use a limit order, let me say, predict the price. Let's say you want to long Bitcoin. You want to long Bitcoin. That is, you are predicting that the price of Bitcoin will go up. Okay? If you want to short Bitcoin, you are predicting that the price of Bitcoin is going down. So let's say you want to long Bitcoin and you are not sure that if you enter at the current market price, maybe it might be a wrong decision. Or when activities like this happen in the market, you know, like this heavy spike, you know, that touches this level and it bounces back again. What if such scenario happens again? What are you going to do? You can say, okay, you can calculate it from here. You say, okay, this is the level. You can see it from here. You can see it from here. You can see it from this side. Look at my mouse. Check my mouse out. Check my mouse. Where my mouse is. Look at the level it got to, and it was around $33,100. So what are you going to do, guys? Now you say, okay, you want to long, but you don't want to long at the current position. Then you may say, okay, I want to long. I will long at 33,100. 33,100. I don't have balance yet. Now I could have just done it. 33,100, and you say long. I don't have, and you long 33,100. Okay, they are showing me my available balance. I can use my available balance and long, but it's not opening. So now you can see 33,100. Now my trade will now be here waiting to be, will now be at this position, maybe at this position or somewhere here waiting to be executed. I think that's another smart way of entering into a futures trade. You know, you predict a position before that position happens. Okay, so guys, that is it about this. Well, you can transfer money from your spot wallet. You can transfer money from USDT from your spot wallet to your this is my available balance. I can say 50% of my balance, and you can transfer from spot wallet to your futures trade. Once you confirm, you just, or whatever currency you want, you can choose Bitcoin, BASD, whichever. Okay, from your spot wallet to your futures account. And you can also do that again from converting USDT to BSD, anything you want to convert it to. So I am just going to do 50% and move it into the futures account. So now as you can see, I have $11 so far in my balance. Now I have sent some money. That is how to fund your futures account. This is how to fund your futures account. You come to this arrow here, and you click. Once you click, it will show you this section where you can take some money from your spot wallet to your futures wallet. And if you want to calculate your long position, you can use this calculator. It's a good calculator. 20x your entry price. Let's say you enter Bitcoin at 33,300 and exiting price. You can just put all that exiting price at 33,500 and quantity of Bitcoin. Let's say the quantity is 0.005. If you calculate it, this is your margin, initial margin, your PNL your ROI, you're only going to get 13%. 13%. And then this your 13%, you times it times 23, which should give you around, this amount. We should give you around this amount, 7 points. Okay, from my balance, from what I have on my balance. So you can use that. You know, this is your target price, your liquidation price. You can calculate all that from here. Your maximum open, your open price. So you can calculate all that, your entry position that you want to enter, the quantity of Bitcoin you want to spend, and your balance. You calculate it to show you. Your open positions will be taken into consideration when calculating the liquidation price. Unrealized PNL and maintenance margin of your open position will affect the calculated liquidation price. So guys, you got to go do your own due diligence on how to future trade. Now you can see my trade is going high. This is my position. I'm so far realizing some amounts, as you can see. If I had used a higher leverage position, you would have seen that I am making much money. So, but you can still increase your position. You can, since I have some balance now, I can also increase my position. I use $3 to enter, but you can edit it. You can edit it and add more. You can edit and add, let me say $10. Let me say $10. Let me say $10. I want to increase my position. Let's say your position you entered and you are not satisfied. You want to gain more. Okay, you can increase your position. Now I'm increasing it to $10, and liquidation price after increase will be 20,000. Okay, let me confirm it. Now I have confirmed that. So this is my margin. This is my margin isolated, you know, and so far, I have a total of $13 on this trade. I have a total of $13 on this trade. So I'm just going to be watching this trade, you know, over time. Same thing as shorting, longing, shorting, like predicting that the price is going to drop, longing, predicting that the price is going to go up. Either way, whichever way you use is still okay. But guys, okay, let me quickly go. Okay, yes, following. But so that is it, guys. That is it about futures trade. That is it about futures trade. So you guys, there is another option. There is another way to do this effectively without using the futures trade. There is another way you can do it effectively without using, and which is using leverage token. Using leverage token. This is one of the blockchain company I've worked for, Kure wallets. You can search them and sign up and have a wallet. You can recharge your phone, your DSTV subscription. You can do whatever. You can buy Bitcoin, sell Bitcoin. You can directly change to Naira on this platform on KurePay. They are sponsoring me. Okay, they are sponsoring this video as well. Kure wallets, KurePay. You can search it on Google, www.kurewallets.com. So guys, let's proceed. There is another option which you can also use to make money from futures trade or leverage trade, and which is being called leverage token. And how are you going to take advantage of the leverage token? First, let me share my screen so that you see what I'm talking about. Okay, this is futures. We're done with this. Let me go to the leverage token so that you see what I am talking about. Futures, let's go back to sports trade. If you want to use leverage tokens, they are all on sports trade. So the buy long and the buy short, the buy long and the buy short, which you are seeing here, have been tokenized. Now, Bitcoin now have a particular coin for only long, and they have a particular coin, especially for only short. And you don't, the good thing about using leverage token is that there is no margin call. There is no margin call, okay? You can always maintain your position till whenever the price of that asset you buy return back to the level it was. There is no margin call. And there is nothing as a cross, you know, cross mode, cross margin mode. So you don't have to do that using leverage tokens. So let me show you some leverage tokens. Let me show you guys some leverage tokens. When you come on sports, you can search them. You can search if they are, I don't know whether they use it as long. You can't find any longer, but if you search BTC, you see everything that had to do with BTC. Where is BTC long? I just want to show us, okay. Also done up, BTC up. Now you can see it. BTC, oh my God. BTC up. You can see BTC up. That is longing Bitcoin. That is BTC up. And if you buy this token, now, if the price of Bitcoin starts going up, the value of this token will be increasing in value rapidly. People make a lot of money from it. I'll show you how to make money using this BTC up, leveraging on BTC up or BTC down. It's not only BTC that have up or down. Other coins have up or down, representing long and short. Up is long, down is short. Now we have BTC down. You can see BTC down, right? You can see Bitcoin is dropping in value, and you can see BTC down is going higher in value. Now, BTC down has done 10% so far this morning. You can see 10%. It has done 10% because the price of Bitcoin have dropped. So this one has done 10%. So if you suspect that the price of Bitcoin will go up anytime soon, you just rush and go and buy Bitcoin up instead of even buying Bitcoin directly. You go buy Bitcoin up. Once the price of Bitcoin start going up, it will be times 10 of the percentage that Bitcoin is using to grow further, to go up. If you're catching up, if you're understanding, please indicate on the chat box. For those that are just joining us now, you can rewatch the previous part of this video on YouTube. If you're understanding, please indicate on the chat box. Yes. Bitcoin up now, Bitcoin down. You can see Bitcoin down is increasing in value. If you have a Bitcoin down now, if you use, let's say you use $10 to buy Bitcoin down, by now you should be at least $12 up, or it should be at least $12 up, because 10% of $12, $10 is 2. I think 1, sorry guys. So guys, if Bitcoin goes up by 1%, if Bitcoin's drop down by 1%, Bitcoin down will go up by 5% or by 3%, depending on how they program it. If Bitcoin is dropping down by 10%, Bitcoin up should be up by, let's say, 40%. Sorry, Bitcoin down. If Bitcoin is dropping in value and you are holding Bitcoin down, if Bitcoin drop 10% in value, Bitcoin down will go up by, let's say, 40% or 30%, automatically doubling your money insanely. You can make insane profits, you know, using this technique. And I will show you how you can actually take advantage of this style of trading. How can you do that? You ask yourself, how will I know? You know, after you've done your fundamental analysis, your technical analysis, and you know where the price of your asset is going, where the whether it's Bitcoin you are leveraging on, or Ethereum, Ripple, all of them, you can find them here. They are up and down. You can find XRP up, XRP up. You can see XRP up, XRP down. Please mute yourself. You can see XRP down because XRP has dropped in value today. That's why you see the XRP down, increasing in value. So what shall you do when you have this kind of knowledge? You take advantage of the volatility of the market. Like 2 days ago, yesterday, if you not coming around, yesterday, the price of Bitcoin was close to $36,000. And since we are somehow still in a bearish position in the market, you know that the market will still drop again. After Bitcoin has gone to that $36,000, you know that you should be shorting Bitcoin. Anytime you see a fast move up, be rest assured, just at the back of your mind, be shorting Bitcoin. And what shall you do quickly? If you don't know how to trade futures, what can you do? Quickly, you go buy on spot Bitcoin down. Because the price of Bitcoin is up, the price of every other coin is up, go and buy their down, because what will happen next, the price will start retracing down. And as they are retracing down, the down token that you've bought will be going up as it's going down. It will be going up. You understand the terminology, guys? Yes, you understand it. So if the price, if you suspect that Bitcoin is going up, then you go and buy Bitcoin up. As the price of Bitcoin is going up by 1%, that the Bitcoin up you bought will be going up times 5, times 10, depending on how it has been programmed. I hope I am making sense here. I hope I'm making sense. If you grab what I'm saying, kindly indicate on the chat box. I want to know that you understand. Kindly indicate on the chat box with a fire emoji. Kindly indicate on the chat box quickly, so that we proceed, so I can show you how you do that, how you know when the market is dropping and when the market is going up. We only have 2 persons. I need to see your response. We have 11 persons on this chat. All right. Guys, we have less than 15 minutes for this video. So let me show you how you can predict price of Bitcoin and see whether you are going to be buying Bitcoin up or buying Bitcoin down, or you are going to be trading in futures. All right. So this is one platform I use. It is called Nomics. I'll be going deeper on this platform in the other days. I will use it more often to elaborate on some opportunities which you need to take advantage of in the coming market trend. So now you can see this platform, they give you a 7 days prediction of any crypto asset, They give you a 7 days accurate. Most at times they are accurate, at least 80% of their calls are accurate, but you can leverage on the information you get here. So let's say now Bitcoin, this is the current price of Bitcoin. You can see the current price of Bitcoin at 33,500, right? Now, Bitcoin is at minus 3% today in the past 24 hours. And you can see Bitcoin up has done plus 10%. Interesting. And see the token I told you people to buy, XDC, the other day. It is up by 14% now. And this is the 7 days prediction of Bitcoin. They say Bitcoin is going to go to $38,000 in the next 7 days. My brother and sisters, What is this information telling you now? What did you just grab about this information? That means quickly you are longing Bitcoin from a good position, or you are buying Bitcoin up because now you have the information that Bitcoin will go to $38,000 in the coming. It may not get to $38,000, so, but it may get to $36,000. It may get to $37,000. So, guys, you can use this to determine whether you are buying Bitcoin up or Bitcoin down. With that all being said, guys, this should be the last part of this session. I'm going to be going deeper in the coming days and futures trade and show you guys how to do technical analysis further and fundamental analysis and also sentimental analysis so that you can be able to predict your market and, you know, make a good trade. So with that all being said, I believe you enjoyed the session. Okay, you got some value today. I want to believe that you got some value with this information I gave you today. If you get some value, I wanted to put the value in the chat box there. I want to see the value on the chat box there. If you have gotten some value in this call, I'm going to be unveiling more secrets for you guys. Okay, I want to see the value. I want to see share value. Let me see the value. Those that have gotten value today. Oh my God, only one person have gotten value today, Mr. Mensa, my guy from Ghana. Guys, I told you all to buy XDC the other day. You did not listen. If you listen to me, if you bought XDC when I called it the other day, I tell you, you would have been in good profit because I called it as, oh my God. Oh my God. I called this thing when it was 6. When this number was 6 here. Guys, okay, let me give you a hint. This token, XDC, is a very huge token. The best time for you to make money, you are going to, I don't want to guarantee you anything, but it's a guarantee from me. You are going to make a lot of money from this token. Believe me, guys. And this is the only best time you can buy it. This 0 will change to 1. This 0 will change to 2. It will change to 4, 5. This token could get to $1. I know what I am saying, guys. I know what I am saying. XDC is a very powerful token. And the price of this token will continue going higher. Look at every coin in the past 24 hours. Coins are dropping. Past 7 days, this coin is steadily going up. In the past 14 days, 50%. I've been calling this coin since. In the past 30 days, 42%. In the past 1 year, 2000, we are going to see over 5,000% on this coin. Mark this day, guys. Whenever I talk, it's like I give prophecy. It's like I give prophecy in crypto. And they happen as I say them. XDC is a token you should start accumulating. It's a prototype of XRP. Guys, did you know that I bought XRP at 1 cent? At 1 cent. And I watched my XRP go to $1.90. I made a lot of money, guys. I made a lot of money from XRP. At this level, at the level where I bought X, and this is the same level opportunity now you are getting with this token, my brother, my sister, my friend. If you're watching me, wherever you're watching me from, if you want to make money between now and before the year end to cover up rent, cover up bills, invest in the right tokens. open your eyes, shine your eyes, invest in the best tokens, have them, start buying them now. You don't buy them when their price is up. If you understand, indicate on the chat box. Let me know that you are getting value. So guys, with that all being said, I have come to the end of this session for me today. And if you have a question you want to ask, kindly raise up your hand. And please don't bring us back. Just ask a question that will take us further. Okay, if you have a question, let me know. Raise your hand. I will unmute you because I like hearing your voice. Okay, Mr. Mensah from Ghana, my friend, you can unmute yourself and ask a question.
Good morning, boss. Good morning. I'm really enjoying, and God bless you. Your rewards will come with time. God knows what is in our mind. We shall reward you greatly. So my question is, apart from the LDC, which you have told us you alerted the other day, apart from it, which other coin do you think is good? And also, if you can make it available for us in the group, what will be earning different days? Maybe tomorrow we'll be learning this, the next day we'll be learning this. I'll be very, very happy.
Okay. I've been mentioned XDC, and I'm going to be slow in mentioning coins because, like I said, it's not a signal group. The platform is not a signal group, but I'm still going to be helping us with some good assets to buy. Okay. Normally I do this for people that I mentor, I coach, and I'm being paid very hugely, very well. They pay me nothing less than 500,000 naira, which is $1,000 for me to coach them, teach them, come to live stream to talk like this and give them signals. But for the sake of what I am doing, I want to impact more people. That's why I say each and every one of you should invite someone, because I'm giving out this information for free. I'm coming out using my data, my speed, my sweat, to say all this. So guys, you should take advantage of it very well, okay? And XDC is a coin that is going to do real good. Trust me. It's going to do real good. XRP, I am forever. See, I'm not saying this to make you FOMO, but I have over 70% of my portfolio on XRP. 70% of my XRP portfolio is on XRP, not even Bitcoin. I trust Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going to go double in price very soon. Very soon, Bitcoin is going to do well. But my main position is in XRP. So for today, I'm going to just mention 3 coins. I've mentioned 2: XDC, XRP. XDC, XRP, and the next one, which you should be holding, ADA, Cardano. This is the best time you can buy those coins. This is the best time you can have them. Trust me, guys. XDC, XRP, Cardano. In the coming days, I'm going to be dropping us more coins. Maybe if you can check from the WhatsApp group now. Okay. Let me just stop the video here. All right, guys. Let me stop the recording from here. Okay, let's just continue. You can check on the WhatsApp platform. I'm going to be dropping a very long list of coins which you can actually benefit from, which you can actually buy and hold for the longer term. So just give me a second. I'm going to be dropping a long list of coins you can buy. If you can buy for profit in the coming days. Okay. I have posted it, so you can choose from those coins I sent on the chat box in the WhatsApp platform there. So guys, invite everybody in your contacts. Tell them to contact me. I will add them to the group. This group is almost filled up. We're going to be starting up a new group, and I want your support. Please, I need your support. I need you to work with me, and that will be the only thing that will motivate me more and more to come out to give you information, tell you things that I know, and help us in this market. I want your support as well. whoever you know that we need this kind of information, bring them, okay? Bring them. The first group is filled up, okay? We're going to be opening a new group and bring them. Let's start up with them, okay? Let's impact people before the year. At least I will do this for a very long time. So, Mr. Magnus, you can unmute yourself and lower your hand. Mr. Magnus, ask your question.
Okay. Good morning once again. I really want to commend you. You are one in a million, and I want to appreciate what you are doing. You are great. God will bless you more and more.
Amen.
All right. My question is, in fact, whatever you do today or whatever you have been doing is well explanatory, and I really understand them. But I want to ask a question. Though most of my questions you have answered them. On the futures trade, I want to ask if you can cancel a trade, like you have already shown you can increase and you can reduce your whatever you are staking with. Is there any way, like if you are losing, can you cancel it?
ASAP. You
Okay.
can cancel a trade ASAP, like instantly. If you want to cancel any trade, instantly you can cancel it.
Okay. Then my second question is on nomics, where you check the picture. Can you check for any type or any coin you want on the nomics, or is it for the ones they have given they gave
Yes.
there?
Now you can see from 1 to 100. They have a coin from 1 to 100. Look at it, they have a list, a very long list. You can see the list.
Okay, you choose from what they have there.
Yes. You see their 7 days predictions and all that. It's a very useful tool. I'm telling you, it's a very useful. I've been using it. There are other useful tools like that, but I'm going to be unveiling them, during the week, as we show our commitment, to this live stream and teachings. So, guys, who else?
You have to register.
Yeah, if you want more exclusive content, you can register on Nomics, and there are other ones, tokometrics, also deeper ones. Don't worry, I'm gonna reveal a lot to you guys. In as much as you stick, I'm excited. I will reveal a lot of tools that you will need, that will aid you, even though you are a beginner. It will aid in as much you are able to grasp it and understand it. You will hardly make mistakes in your trade. Hardly make mistakes. Does anyone have any question? I can attend to one more question, then we call it a day.
Yeah, please. On the wallet, you say it's a cruelwallet.com.
Yeah, curepay.com. Let me share my screen so that you can see. You can see that. You can just add Curepay. Okay. Now you can see curepay.com. They have their Kure wallets. You can see it's Curepay. This is the website. You need this website. As a Nigerian, you're trading Bitcoin. As an African, anywhere in Ghana, you need this website for a lot of things. This is the website. So this is the website. Yeah.
Thank you.
And what am I supposed to say? Do I have anything else to say? Okay, let me recognize those in the chat. I can see Mr. Magnus, Adebayo Abdulkabir, Adetunde, Ayotunde, Benjamin Sunday, Charles Mensa, PJ Love, Pastor Greg, Taiwo Akinwande, Timothy Kimemia from Kenya, and Tony 377528. Thank you guys for staying to this ending of. If you did not watch from the beginning, you can go back to the YouTube and watch this video. Okay. With that all being said, I want to say thank you, Lord, for the end of this session. Thank you for imparting knowledge on us and everyone that listens. I pray that we have a retentive memory, knowledge, mind, to keep and practice, what we have learned, and also learn more. We have the grace to do bigger and higher things. To God be the glory, because He alone has given us this advantage, this opportunity. So I say, Jesus. All right. Thank you, guys. Do have a great day. Bye.